Hi again. So I am here today bringing you a video in regards to how to not overspend during the holiday season. And by holiday I mean Christmas. I know that we all get carried away and we all want to be in the spirit of giving, but at the same time, do you really need to buy the latest technological gadget out there for a 10-year-old? I don't think so. So maybe you want to stay tuned and see what I have come up with in regards to not overspending during the holiday time. Alright, so the first thing that I would suggest you do is to just create a list of the closest, I would say 15 family members, loved ones, and just make your list and create a budget per person. I would say anywhere from $20 to $40. That's, I think, good enough. Like, you can buy a nice sweater or a pair of socks. I know that people hate pair of socks during Christmas time, but hey, a gift is a gift, and the person who you're giving that gift to should be very thankful that you thought about it. So set yourself a budget, a realistic budget. Do not go overboard. You do not need to spend all the money that you might be thinking of spending on somebody who might be using the gift that you give them for maybe the first month or so and then forget about it and move on to new things. So try to create a budget per person, no more than $40, I would say. That's good enough. You can buy a gift card and they can put it towards whatever they want to buy in the future, and that way you do not have to break your head in getting this person something that they might not actually need. Does this make any sense? When it comes to kids, we all want to give them the latest toy that they see on TV, and it sucks that nowadays during this time or the time leading towards the holiday time, all of the marketing on the TV and while they're watching their favorite games on the iPad, everything is about new toys, new technologies, and then they will be asking you to, hey mommy, hey daddy, hey auntie, can you get me this? And sometimes you look at this item and you're like, really? I'm not really trying to spend that money on something that I know that you're not going to be using. So try to create some sort of behavior since they're young and say, you know, like, Santa is only going to give you such and such toy because Santa also has to have money left over to give other kids. So try to instill that type of behavior, and hopefully they grow up being more thankful for little things that you may get them and appreciate those things better because it means something to them. So try to just create that type of behavior where they are just thankful for everything that you get them, every little thing that you get them, or that Santa gets them, and that way they can just be less expectant of something greater. Also, during the holiday time, we all want to decorate our houses with plenty and new and beautiful decorations. So maybe if you want to also scale back when it comes to spending money on decorations, maybe you just want to save your prior year decorations, start using it over and over again. Or maybe you just want to save maybe 2 of the past year's decorations. Let's say you don't have anything saved up. So let's say starting this Christmas, you want to save your Christmas decorations for this year and put it together with whatever you are going to purchase next year for Christmas. And then every year you just rotate them or mix and match. So that way you do not have to be stressed whenever you need to decorate because you need to buy new decorations because you already threw them away. I understand that sometimes space is a factor, but at the same time, like, if you have some sort of box or something where you can just stuff everything in there and put it away for the next year and following years, I think you will be better off with saving your decorations in order to not waste the money that you need to waste buying new decorations. And also, saving decorations is a perfect way to remember maybe what happened special during that Christmas that you bought that specific decorations. So maybe it brings back memories, it means something to you, and you appreciate it, and your pocket will also appreciate it. Well, now you might be thinking, well, what about if I have a huge family? Well, if you have a huge family and you cannot get a present to everybody, because I already mentioned you should be getting like a list or something, prepare and just put in, let's say, top 15, or not top 15, but the most regular 15 that you always keep in touch with. So for the extended family that maybe you might not make it to the list, what I would suggest you do is just send them an e-card. You might already have them on Facebook, send a Facebook message. I understand that it might not be as personal, but at the same time, I think that just by taking the time and putting some effort into creating an e-card means a lot. Just create a little card and say happy holidays, wishing you the best for this holiday season and a very prosperous next year. That should be good enough. So do that for your extended family, and those friends that you don't see often, just send them a little e-card to let them know that you are thinking about them, and I believe that's sufficient. So that will be a nice little touch if you like to do that. As for buying gifts, maybe you want to try checking out your local small businesses. You might find something interesting there, and because I already mentioned that your budget shouldn't really go more, I would say, than $40, maybe you can just check out your local businesses and see what they have. Maybe you want to go to your local coffee shop, not Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, I don't have anything against it, but I'm talking about more like a mom and pop's type of business. And maybe they have a mug, or they create their own roast and package it. So maybe you just want to buy that to somebody who loves coffee on your list. Or maybe you just want to go to your local craft store or artistic store. I don't know, what would you call those? Or maybe just find a nice little painting for somebody who loves art. Or maybe you go to your local bookstore and find somebody a very interesting book that they might appreciate. So for the holiday time, just check out your local businesses and see what they could offer you. And most likely their prices might be about the same as, let's say, Amazon or something like that, but at least now you're supporting a local business, so keep that in mind. And at the end of the day, the holiday season should be just spent with your family, not worrying about, oh my god, I need to get this person this gift or else. The holiday season is just to be with family, spend time with family, appreciate everything that your family does for you, get together with them, spend time with them. Most of the time, this is the only time that you might have available to fly out or drive to them. This time shouldn't be the time for you to spend it worrying about buying gifts and spending money that you may need for, let's say, paying your mortgage or paying your rent, your cable, your utility bills. So try to just take advantage of the holiday season, and it's just to spend it with family and friends and just worry about nothing else. After all, this is what holiday season is all about, just to spend time with the loved ones. Well guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share this video. I will be very grateful if you leave some sort of comment down below saying what are your plans for this holiday time and how you are planning on spending such time with your family or maybe by yourself. So take a moment and say something in the comment section, and I will be very happy to read your comments. Well guys, thank you so much for your time. I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much again.